So my favorite comment to hear when I'm traveling around the world teaching people to do solution-focused work is when people come up to me after an event and they say, I thought I understood solution-focused brief therapy, and then I watched your lecture. And why I love that comment so much, of all the things people could say from attending my lectures, why I love that one so much is because to me it gets at the heart of a major issue of learning and teaching this approach to professionals in our field. Number one, when I'm doing my workshops and my lectures and my teaching, I always make sure that I have either live demonstrations or video of real therapy as part of my information, part of my content. And I always make sure that there's exercises for people to do. And the reason is because I learned early on that if you just talk about solution-focused brief therapy, or if you just lecture about it, or you just kind of talk about the anecdotal things that happen in your office, people don't believe you. And there's something about the simplicity of solution-focused brief therapy that makes people think that simple equates to easy. I recently had a comment on my Facebook page to something I posted where I described solution-focused brief therapy as hard to learn and even harder to master. And it really is true. And a commenter responded to that post saying it's not hard to master or learn, and that's just not accurate. This approach is incredibly simple, but very often in our field we confuse it for easy. So the reason I wanted to make a video was to say, understanding the concepts of solution-focused brief therapy is certainly not hard. Developing an ability to memorize the questions is certainly not difficult. But learning the skill of knowing when to ask a question in a particular setting with a particular client in a particular session, knowing how to phrase the question exactly makes all the difference in the world between a question being answerable and leading towards positive outcomes, or being the exact opposite and helping or accidentally causing the session to go in a difficult, problematic way. Learning how to do that is difficult. But the essence of solution-focused brief therapy is not really about learning the question, because as I said, that's easy, anybody can do that. It's about learning the next question. So once I ask a question and the client responds, solution-focused brief therapy is about then how do I build the next question that continues to lead the session in a direction that leads towards positive outcomes. And that takes practice. So trust me, when I'm sharing my information, I'm aware that it's basic, I'm aware that it's simple, and I'm aware that there's a lot of people out in the field that think we already know this. But it takes work. And most likely, if you haven't spent a lot of time training the linguistic skills required to know this approach, it means you need more practice, you need more work. And I've been doing this for well over 10 years, and I still learn things and benefit from honing those skills and benefit from practice. I still attend trainings and conferences as a learner, just so I can continue to get good at this approach. So I hope you benefited from this video. I always want to shine light on the efficacy and dynamic capabilities of a solution-focused conversation. And you know, we have a difficulty, those of us in the solution-focused community who spend time teaching this approach, we have a challenge. And that challenge is, how do we express that this approach is very, very simple, but also hard to do and hard to master, and thus there's value in the practice, in the learning, in the attending events and those sorts of things. So that's why I created this video. So I hope you liked it. If you're watching this video on my YouTube channel, on my social media pages, anywhere other than my website, go to ElliottConnie.com, go to the blog page, give me a like, share this video if you liked it, share this video on your pages, and also sign up for my email list if you haven't done so already. I'm constantly sharing new, innovative, wonderful resources for free about solution-focused brief therapy. And thanks for watching. See you next time.